Alone is a psychological horror game that changes around you as you play. When Sam receives a letter from his sister Michelle asking for help, he ventures back to the hostel where he grew up. Little did he know what he was about to encounter. Can you track down your missing sister and discover the strange occurrences happening at the home where he grew up? Interesting, let's give it a go. Alright, welcome to Alone, ? Let us do this. This is an early access game. Dearest Sam, I know it's been nearly 2 years since we last spoke, but I need your help. Since breaking up with Ed, roughly 6 months ago, I keep getting this overwhelming feeling, like I'm being watched. And before you start blaming Ed, it's not him. He's moved to Florida with work. I know what you must be thinking. Your silly little sister is just seeking attention again, or that this time she's really lost the plot. Believe me, I'm beginning to think that myself. But Sam, I am serious. It's a terrifying feeling that just won't go away. I really hope you can make it here to the family hostel, and yes, I'm still here. It will be great to see you again, regardless. I missed the last 2 lines. Oh well. Loading models. Loading textures. I'm excited. Sounds like a poltergeist or a ghost of some kind. Or a demon. Loading sounds. That's a lot of sounds. Loading user interface. It's quite some loading. Loading player. I'm loading myself into the game. Experiencing this firsthand. So I like to make myself a little reality with horror. Loading enemy? Okay. There's an actual enemy. Sure, why not? So I know there is something here then. I can't believe I'm back here. What am I thinking? This place holds nothing but nightmares for me. For me too. Find Michelle. So perhaps this place is known for being haunted within the family. It holds nightmare for me as well. And now my sister has called me here. Because she's now living alone and she can't take it. I know I couldn't stand living in a haunted, like a really haunted place. Myself. All by myself. If at all. Small table. A few odds and ends. Nothing of great importance. Lots of marbles. Alright. And it's raining out. That's about to be my sister. That was quite some heavy steps though. Hello? Sis? I'm home. Nothing? Sister? Food table. So the hostel is empty. It's more or less just my sister. More or less, because it sounds really haunted. This table doesn't look that expensive, and knowing Michelle, it's probably not. Well, there you go then. So, what's in the fridge? What's on top of the fridge? Just a box. You have the basics, at least. In the freezer. I can't get to the freezer. The fridge is somewhat full at least. Yeah, I suppose. Ventilation. A cool looking little tree here, like a mini tree. Another table with a few items. Window. I can't quite see outside. This lamp is spreading it up way too much. It's locked. For some reason, Michelle must have locked it. Now, where did she put the keys? Well, wasn't Michelle supposed to be here? I hope that's her. Otherwise, there's someone else in here. We have no idea who is. Where would she put the keys? If she would not take it with her. Perhaps in this little chest here. Oh, there's a flashlight and it's turned on. How convenient. Illumination. Okay, so this is permanently open. I usually like to close the doors, close the chests, and whatever I do, whatever I open up, but I suppose that's not possible. How would I know where she put the keys? This painting is unsettling. Painting is really pixelated. I'm not sure if that's part of the art experience. But you have a person standing there, and then you have this, which looks like some sort of alien shadow. Dead ahead. Nice. Okay, let's use the flashlight. Hey! Who can that be at this hour? I don't know, but I probably won't be able to open it up. The door. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Whispers. There's whispers. I don't like it. What the hell? A power outage. It can happen. The lightning could have struck further away without us even hearing the lightning. That's how it works. In mysterious ways. It's a small flat screen TV. I can't use it at the moment though. The power is out. But my flashlight is not. This is so creepy. Thank God I found the flashlight though. Otherwise it would stand here in pure darkness. There's nothing of use here. I best move on. Why would the keys be so far away from the door though? I'm probably just walking around having myself a little tour here. Lower level. It's locked. I want to get to the lower level. If I want to get to the lower level, I will need to find a key. Why does Michelle insist on locking these doors? It's a good question. Oh, I don't know where that came from. I can't quite see outside, that's true. That was loud. That was loud. Bathroom. Nice. My head, it hurts. Oh, I had like a gory or a red, at least, flash of something. I don't have time to shower at the moment. I should continue to look for Michelle. Oh, smoke. Smoke or something. Oh. What is that? Something just manifested. It was like a lot of smoke. What was that black shadow? I might not have mentioned it, but looking around is really awkward. Mouse is a little bit bad. Okay, let's go back. Doors are really thick. Oh, there are the keys, okay. Oh, here's the keys. I can get into any room on this floor now. Nice. Let's check out the phone that won't stop ringing. It's weird how I didn't notice that. Michelle? Michelle? Oh. Oh, nice. A huge room. Just instinctively looking behind me to close the door. Such manners, I know. Okay, they hung up. Finally. Probably one of those cellars. I like the telescope, but it's pointed right at the bushes. Well, I've spoken to Mrs. Woodford. She said she's heard no such noises. The worst part was her expression when I asked her about noises. She looked at me even so strange. I wish I never asked. Those noises? I'm sure she thinks me insane. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of wish... who is that? Trevor was back? Was that me? Trevor? And there's a laptop. Looks pretty old. I bet it's slow compared to newer models of today. Yeah. My first impression was Mac. It might even be. You see the little carved out spot underneath the touchpad. It's typical Mac. God, the whispers. Oh, I hate that. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm going insane. I shouldn't really be in here if this place is doing that to me. Projecting images into my mind. Ugh, unsettling. And the time is 10 past 10 or so. I'm not sure if that's behind me or what it is. The name of the game is Alone, ? And that is actually a good title. A good title because I'm not sure if I'm alone. This all could just be in my mind. Michelle? Nice bedroom. I like this room. Blue is also a soothing color. Another bathroom. Looks... Oh, a little bag. Looks close. Looks like it's resembling the other bathroom in shape and everything. Looks quite similar, yeah. Bathroom drawer. Pipe wrench. Hey! I want to believe that's just the house, but I think that's the floor of someone stepping around. That's the closest of an explanation, I can conclude to it's not the wind. Oh, god damn it. Why am I here? Nice. Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Suitcase. This suitcase seems to be locked by a combination. Okay. I don't want to be here. Look at this creepy hallway. Sounds like it could be above me. Certainly isn't below me. A red room. Red rum. It's a red rum. Red rum. If you're not seeing The Shining, you won't get that reference. I bet. Oh, it's this. It's the one I came from. Okay, this doesn't work. Let's go to down the stairs. Let's go to down the stairs. Me being scared forces my grammar is harshly reduced when I'm scared, close to being startled. I can't explain why I'm receiving random flashes of imagery into my mind. Who? Hello? Ending 2. A dead end. Sam fell to the floor as blood gushed from his head. Fighting an overwhelming pain, he lifted his head one last time, trying to see something about his assailant. There was nothing. Oh. Whoa. That happened so fast I couldn't even gather any details myself. It just... I was so shocked. I turned around and suddenly something was there. And apparently I died at the bottom of the stairs. Probably a demon or something, because I don't think there was anything living there. Unless they were really stealthy. But it doesn't explain all the noises and everything. I tried to look for them, but there was nobody there. Perhaps that means that my sister is dead as well. So yeah, I guess we reached a ending. However short. I'll see if I can play some more of this later when I can build up some courage for it. Thank you for watching and good night. Those doors remind me a lot about Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Not sure if that's just me. What? What the hell? What the f... Locked. Where? Oh, hey! What the hell? Oh, shit!